Hello, good morning. Good morning to all. Please let me know if Florin, Giacomo, Sami, Anil, let me know if you hear me. We are just starting the webinar. We're gonna give just 2 to 5 more minutes for other people to um, log in, and then we're gonna start the webinar. Good morning, Florin. Thank you for confirming that you can actually hear me. As I said, I'm gonna just wait for maybe 3 more minutes for other people to register. Just 2 more minutes. I think there might be some other people interested in logging in. If you want, for whomever is already connected, if you have already any questions regarding the platform, if you have tested it, please, you can just drop your questions in the chat. Once I start the webinar, then I will just throughout the webinar, we'll just read the questions, and at the end of the webinar, we can just also have another round of questions. So the chat is there available for all you guys to just drop your questions in case you have. Welcome, Joseph. All right, guys, so I think we can start the webinar. Please, if you can, just confirm me on the chat that you all can hear me, so then I can just proceed sharing my screen with you, so then everybody can now start seeing. Great, Joseph. Thank you for your confirmation. I hope everybody can hear me, so I will start just by sharing my screen now with you. Give me just 1 second. Okay. So I think everybody should be able to see now my screen. All right. So as most of you already know, basically Callbell is a platform that is going to allow you, all right, to integrate at the moment 3 channels. All right, we are working with WhatsApp, Messenger, and Telegram, and basically it's going to allow you to centralize all your incoming chats, all right, into one single platform where you and your team can work all together at the same time from different devices. And so of course it's going to allow you to give proper let's say customer service, right, or support to your clients. It's a very friendly platform. One thing that you have to understand is that Callbell is different from WhatsApp. So there are some features that we have available similar to WhatsApp and vice versa, and some of them that of course we don't have. So this is something that you have to have clear once you start using Callbell. Um, Basically, there are two initial steps that you have to perform once you open the account, which is first integrating one or the 3 channels that I already mentioned: WhatsApp, Messenger, and Telegram, and invite your colleagues. Basically, that's the initial configuration. Once you invite your agents, your team, okay, your core workers, and you integrate any of the channels, then basically everybody is going to be able to see from their Callbell accounts. Okay, each user is going to have a login and a password, and everybody from their devices are going to be able to see pretty much the same. Okay. Um, so that's the initial configuration. What I'm going to be explaining you now, it's some of the features that you're going to be able to use with your team. Later on, I'm going to be explaining you a little bit more about the integrations and how you can start using it with your team. All right. So basically, as you can see here, this is the chat panel. All right, this is what you and your team are going to see all together, and every single chat from the 3 channels that are incoming to your accounts, all right, your business or company WhatsApp account or your Facebook page. Once you integrate, everybody's going to see these chats as you can see it here. It's easy to recognize, right? From where is it coming? Because you have here, you know, the icon of WhatsApp. As you can see, you have, for example, this one is coming from Messenger, and so on. All right, you're gonna have also Telegram in the same way. So it's gonna be easy to centralize and all your team to just work together on it. Okay. After that, basically you're gonna have, you know, the possibility for each chat to use some features, like for example assigning. All right, you can assign or kind of transfer, all right, this particular chat. Let's say here we are in the chat of Carolina, as you can see. Me personally, as I am an agent in this Callbell account, we use it as well to communicate with our clients through our different channels. So this Carolina just texted us asking some questions, of course in Spanish, for the platform. And I can use, for example, I can decide to assign this conversation to whomever of my co-workers, okay, would be in charge. So if this is an Spanish chat, then I can just basically assign it to whomever of my agents or my co-workers that I know that work for the Spanish market. So let's say I can assign it to Frank. All right. So as you can see, this conversation is assigned to Frank at the moment. All right. It appears a kind of a notification inside the chat, and Frank itself, he will receive as well a notification that this conversation is assigned to him. Apart from this, you can use, as you can see here, there is a kind of a sticky note icon. Once you click it, you have also an internal note that you can post in that chat. So let's say now that I assign this conversation to Frank, I can, for example, tag him here, right? Look, now here it appears all the list of um, my coworkers. I will search for Frank, and basically I'm going to put here test, please. Once I do it, you see that it appears within the chat as a sticky note, kind of, but this is not available for the client. This is only available for you and for your team. And in this case, particular to Frank, all right, Frank will receive a notification in his desktop. He will receive an email, and basically, you know, Frank will be now in charge of this conversation. All right. Apart from that, if I want also Frank or maybe some other agent to be aware of this chat, we can also use the the feature of the tags. All right, you can create and customize any kind of tags you want and basically put it inside the chat. So let's say, for example, this one I can consider that is from, let's say, from Ecuador. All right, so once I put it, all right, you're going to be able to see here in the chat of Carolina, you see here the tag of Ecuador. All right, and this will be registered this way. So let's say if you have a particular team for a particular sector, a particular country, a particular area, geographical area, you can create that tag, all right, as we did here for Ecuador as a country. So basically now the agents that knows that they have to work for this country, that they know that they are in charge, or they can follow it up. All right. As you can see here in this contact information icon, once you open it, you are not going to be able to see only the name and the number. You're also going to be able to see the tags that you include. All right. So there is an easy way as well for your team to follow it up. Apart from that, you're going to have here the button to send the chat script of this conversation to your emails. All right. So basically, the person assigned, or the person who, of course, clicks here, you can here put the email address of you or your colleagues who are interested in receiving this transcript. So basically, you can just download it, and it's a very useful tool, right? So these are some of the features that you can use inside the chat. Similar to WhatsApp Business, if you click on the dash button while you are, texting to this client, you can have here, you can create and customize. I will show you later how to do it. But basically, if you click the dash button, you're going to have all your quick replies that you have configured in Callbell. And basically, once you click it, you're going to see here, you see the message ready to be sent. I can show you maybe with one that it's, you see, you have here, you can configure anything, and it will be ready for you and your agents to send immediately. All right, so it's also a very useful tool, similar to WhatsApp Business. Very important for all of you to know, you are going to be able to send and receive any type of document. All right, pictures, PDFs, Word documents, and Excel documents. That won't be an issue. All right, the voice notes, as you can see here, that we have available the voice notes option, but this is only available for the type of integration called WhatsApp API. We have two type of WhatsApp integration. The voice notes is only available for API. Another note regarding this, the only thing that is not supported in the platform to be sent nor received are videos. Okay, so this is one of the things that is not supported on the platform. Talking again about the assignment, you're gonna notice that once you assign the this conversation to any of your agents, then basically all your agents are gonna be able to see these assigned conversations to them in my chats panel. So basically here you can see that all these conversations are assigned to me. All right, and even if this conversation of Carolina, if I change it and I transfer it to me, all right, now immediately Carolina appears in my chats inbox, let's call it. All right, so you have the all, or the general inbox, where you're gonna see, and all your agents are gonna see every single conversation that is incoming. And if you go to my chats, every conversation that is assigned to me will appear here, and this happens for all of your agents. So it's also a very easy way for you to just organize your work internally. All right. Apart from this, you can assign a conversation not only to an agent, but you can assign it as well to a team. So this is a new functionality that we have included that basically allows you to create teams within Callbell. All right, it's gonna still continue working under one WhatsApp number, all right, or one Facebook Messenger account, all right, but basically it's gonna create different inboxes within Callbell. So once you create and assign these conversations to the teams, okay, you can invite your colleagues to that team and basically allow you to have that separation or that categorization of chats within teams. All right, so this is also a very interesting functionality. Okay, So this is kind of the features that you're going to have available to use with your team. I want to show you now a little bit of the settings, how you can configure your account. As I already explained you, here you're going to have the tag management. So basically from here, you can create and customize all the tags that you have created. The quick replies or message templates that you can use with the dash button can be created and customized from here as well. The Teams function, which I already explained to you, can be also modified from here. So you can create all the teams you want, and you can invite the members directly from here. Okay. Apart from that, I want to show you as well, continue talking about the assignment functionality. You're going to have the option to enable the automatic assignment. So this, what it's going to allow you to do basically is to configure Callbell for that every single conversation that enters your WhatsApp or your Facebook account and that it will appear in Callbell, this will be automatically assigned and randomly assigned as well to any of your available agents. How can you change your status as an agent or as an administrator? So basically here in your, let's say in your profile picture, you can set here available or away. All right. So it's a way for you to see it. The administrator of the account can see from here who is available and who is not. As you can see here, my name appears now with the red button. So if I put it as available, immediately changes to green. All right. So the administrator can also follow up and see who is available and who's not. Apart from that, basically you can exclude individually, all right, your agents from this automatic assignment. So if this is green, it means that that agent is excluded. But if it's in black, basically means that now this agent, Carlo, right, is not excluded from the automatic assignment. So every conversation that appears, it will be automatically assigned to him. And for example, a way of using this functionality is that, for example, Carlo can be the one who is going to distribute, okay, or assign all the conversation. So initially, every conversation will be assigned to him, and he can decide, okay, okay, this conversation is responsible for support, or this one is for sales, this one is for customer service. So he can assign manually each conversation, for example, to the rest of the clients. So this is a very good option that can help you to organize your work. Apart from that, you're going to have two extra options of automatic assignment, which it's going to allow you to assign, okay, to offline agents. So even if the agent is offline, he will still receive a chat assigned to him. So whenever he goes online, then basically he can continue working with that one. And you're going to have the possibility to reassign closed conversations, okay, if assigned agents are not available. So if a conversation is started, a agent will be assigned to that conversation. The conversation is finished and is closed. After it's closed, if that client texts you back and reopens the conversation, then basically, if that agent that initially took over that conversation is not available, this conversation will be automatically assigned to whomever it is available at the moment. Okay, so you have these functionalities here in assignment rules. Okay, apart from that, you're going to have also 3 automatic replies that you can set. So basically you can set a welcome automatic reply. The first message that you receive from your client, then that client will receive an automatic reply, all right, for the first message only. You have also for the closing message. So in case you want to close the conversation, you can configure that after certain time, you can configure here exactly how many minutes or hours you want after closing the conversation that this message will be sent automatically. And lastly, you have the away message where you can basically configure your office timings. And if any client texts you out of that, out of those timings, then away message will be sent automatically as well. Okay. And so now, all of this is your configuration panel. Again, this is where you're going to be able to configure every single bit of your account. Um, Now we can start talking a little bit more about how to do the integration and how to invite your core workers once you start using Callbell. All right. So once you open the account with us, basically this is the panel that is going to appear for the first time to you, which is the integration panel. As you can see here, we have the three channels that you can integrate. We have WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, and Telegram. Okay. Now, WhatsApp, we offer two type of integrations. I know that most of you are interested in using WhatsApp. So basically, we are offering at the moment two type of integrations. The first one is WhatsApp Web, which works very similar to a WhatsApp web session. You basically have to scan the QR code with your WhatsApp account, and immediately the integration will be ready. Every single conversation that enters to your Callbell account, okay, will kind of mirror with Callbell so that you and your team can all see it together and start working. This integration is important for you to understand that is conditioned to your mobile phone. So your mobile phone has to be always open. WhatsApp has to be open. The mobile phone has to be charged with a good internet connection. You cannot open a WhatsApp web session. So all these points are mentioned in this guide. So if it's followed, then basically the integration will work very good for you and your team. We have also the WhatsApp Business API that basically works through an official WhatsApp server. So you don't rely on your mobile phone, you rely on an official server. So the connection and the integration will work 100% stable. So you don't have to worry about having your mobile phone always connected. Okay. Either ways, if you need more information about this type of integrations, of course, you can always contact us through our website that we have um, our chat, our live chat, okay? And we can, of course, give you more information about the requirements and what are the conditions for each of the integrations. Apart from that, you can, as I already told you, you can include or you can integrate Facebook Messenger and Telegram, and that would be the entire process. After the integrations, every single chat will start appear here, as I already explained you. Okay, so it's very easy. Perhaps the API integration is the one that will take a few more steps, okay, because we have to, for example, have a Facebook Business Manager account verified. Okay, so it will take a few more steps. It can take from 3 to 5 days to get it approved, because we have to get it approved from WhatsApp. But it's a simple process that we can help you through the entire way. So if you need more information, you can, of course, just contact us and we will get back to you. So after the integration, basically here you can come to teammates and permissions. All right. And from here, it's where you can invite all your core workers. The process also is very simple. You simply have to invite them with their email addresses. They will receive an invitation to their email that they have to accept. Then a panel to create a password will appear, and basically that's it. Their account will be open, and the administrator will be able to see all their um, agents that are invited in this panel. All right. From here, you can give individually to all your agents, you can give them access to the settings. Okay. So they're going to be able to change this, or basically they're going to be an administrator as well. All right. Or you can give them the access to see all the chats or only the chats that are assigned to them. So basically to Winnie, if I don't want her to see all the chats, when in her account, when she comes here to the panel of all, she won't be able to see all these chats. She can only see the chats that are assigned to her, okay, from this My Chats panel. So this is basically how it works. Very simple, very easy, very friendly, and you're going to be able to organize in a very good way, the setup to work with Callbell within your team. All right. So lastly, what I wanted to show you as well, which is a very good tool that you can have available, is the analytics panel. Here you're going to find statistics and metrics about your activity. And in case, for example, there are some companies that they want to monitor their the activity of their agents, all right, or their employees, you are going to be able to do it as well from here. So you're going to have, for example, metrics like how many conversations were created last week or since yesterday. You're going to have, for example, here you can know how many conversations from Facebook, WhatsApp, or Telegram has reached, in these 7 days. Remember that all these metrics are calculated on the last 7 days. Okay, so you're going to have here all this information. You're going to have metrics, for example, like how many messages have been received and sent in the last 7 days. Okay, so you have here, for example, the difference. If you're using the tags, all right, let's say that you're using a tag called VIP agent, VIP client, or sales conversion. So if you are using them, you can track here how many of these tags are there already in use. So this is also a very good way for you to kind of measure your activity and your performance. In case you want to monitor a little bit the activity of your agents, you're going to have here a metric called average response per minute. So basically, how long, okay, it takes to agent to talk to that person, to reply to that client, and it will stop actually counting or measuring once the conversation is closed. Okay. And most importantly, at least in my view, you're going to have at the end, and this is the information that you can actually download. Okay. Here is going to be all the information from your clients. All right. So it's gonna be kind of like contact list, all right, where you're going to have all the phone numbers that have contacted you, their names, all right. You're going to have here when the conversation was created, the last message, when was it, and of course to whom that conversation was assigned. So you can have all these metrics here, and you can filter them, of course, by days, weeks, months, years. Okay, you have the different ways of filtering all this information. And this information, it is actually recorded since you opened the account. It's not the last 7 days. So since you opened the account, all your information will be here recorded for you. All right. And you can download it, of course, as a Excel, for example, or a CSV format. Okay. And this, of course, you can maybe use it in your CRMs if you're using one. So that's basically all the features, all the functionalities of the platform. Please, if you have any questions, you can just type them in the chat. I will gladly clear them all. Otherwise, you can, of course, come to our website. Let me just open for you here the website. In the website, basically, you can chat with us live. Here you're going to have the chat bubble. So if you just want to chat with us, you have here all the channels that where we are available. Any questions, please just go ahead. Anil, Florin, Joseph, Sami, everything is clear? Remember that once you open the account, you're going to have 7 days free trial, okay, to test the platform and all its functionalities with your team. The trial period will work only with the WhatsApp web integration, the one I explained to you, that works with the QR code. All right. So Joseph is asking me, when assigning the conversations, can you assign using keywords? So basically, Joseph, once you assign, all right, you can assign, of course, let's say manually, the names of your agents. You can change them. All right. So that's basically the what you can change. So it doesn't necessarily has to be the name of your agent. You can put, for example, salesman 1, salesman 2, or support 1, support 2. All right. But there is no keyword per se. For example, if Antonella, here you have a search bar. Okay. So if I put Anto, all right, it will appear Antonella. So you can put kind of, keywords, and it will appear the name of your agent for you to assign it. Yes. Thanks to you, Anil, for participating. I hope, Joseph, that your question is cleared. Okay, Joseph. So, Joseph, you are saying basically, if a customer asks about a type of insurance like motor insurance, can the system automatically assign the agent? So, no, it will not automatically assign the to an agent, all right, which you necessarily need to reply to that one. You need to do it manually. If you enable the automatic assignment, it will automatically assign, but randomly as well, all right, not necessarily to that particular agent. But in this case, what we usually offer, all right, or suggest to do, you can basically configure quick reply, all right, an automatic reply, I'm sorry. And this welcome automatic reply will, you can set it up, for example, as we have it like this. We actually have one that says, please press A if you are a client and you need support, or please press B if you are not a client and you need information about our services. So something like that, you can do it. So in that way, it will, that automatic reply will be sent. The client will reply to you what exactly does he need, and that way, you can manually assign it uh, to the responsible agent. Yes. I hope that's clear, Joseph. All right, guys. So if nobody else has any other question, then please just go ahead and text us on the live chat in case you need any more support to configure your account, or in case you want to go ahead with the subscription. Um, we are there for you. I will just wait. All right, guys. So thank you very much for participating. We will see you next week. Every week, for your information, we're having a webinar that we're going to be talking how about the platform and certain specific um, features that we're going to be including. So that's it. Thank you very much for participating. Have a great day.